take action. Now, also, they have said psychotherapy is outside coaching scope of work. Now, do bear in mind, in America they've got different laws to other parts of the world, so it means in their coaching definitions won't mention psychology and often emotions and things like anxiety, right? Because you have to be a licensed therapist or psychologist if you're starting doing clinical work. So in fact, they will avoid using psychotherapy as a kind of a mash-up there. It won't be there. So do bear that in mind. That's why it's there. Intervention may save a life. That's a very important reason. If the person's a bit homicidal, it may save other people's lives as well. And also, intervention is important to recovery, and I accept that. So that's great stuff. So overall, they're coming up with some kind of guidelines now, which I fully agree with. It's great stuff. But of course, what are the signs? What do you notice? And they gave specific advice. So here they've said marked changes in mood, such as irritability, anger, anxiety, or sadness. So bear in mind you're a coach, but you need to, if it's ongoing coaching, you may become aware of the changes in your particular client. If it's not ongoing coaching, unless you assess appropriately, you won't know there's been any changes, unless you had somebody refer the person to you for coaching. So that's something to bear in mind. You may not be aware of these things. Also, the decline in performance at work or school. If you're a school coach or counsellor, you may be more aware of that, of course, but you may not be so aware in the workplace. If you're doing some kind of executive coaching or management coaching, then you might have that triad relationship, so you actually have the goals arranged with the HR and the manager, so you maybe have other data coming in which case then you've got more information, but you don't always have that in maybe personal one-to-one coaching. Another bit here, again I'd say it's quite a challenge here, this quadrant, changes in weight and appearance, including negligence or personal hygiene. You don't necessarily know that. You may see the change, if it's an ongoing client you may see the change. You may not see that necessarily at the beginning, although obviously you may be aware of somebody's, maybe if they're underweight. I suppose that may come to your attention. But the next is personal hygiene. They may be like that permanently, you just don't know. You may have to ask them some direct questions on that. And finally, that last project, the withdrawal from social relationships and activities, at least as a coach you can ask them about these things. That's probably quite an easier question to actually ask them about. And if you think they've been withdrawing, normally you've got to think of the different behavioural tendencies. With anxiety, it's avoidance, it's the big behavioural tendency, avoidance, or running away completely. And with depression, it's withdrawing normally from social interactions. So they're the two key things to account for, especially depression. And then if you think the person's a bit depressed, I think it's worthwhile asking about how hopeless they think the situation is. I wouldn't ask them directly, initially about suicidal thoughts, until I ask them about hopelessness. If they think the current situation is hopeless, they may not show, they're unlikely to show me I'm feeling suicidal, but if I ask them the question, do you have time to get some suicidal thoughts or thoughts of self-harming, that's when they'll share it with me. Don't be afraid to ask that question. If you really are, as a coach, thinking this person may have problems, you really need to tackle it, not avoid it. Don't wait for supervision, take action. Okay, and of course then comes on to what action can you take? Now, I think a good guidelines again, issues outside your competency and experience level, that's a good time to refer, it really is. Issues are psychological in nature and also has deep-seated emotions. I'm not sure what they mean by deep-seated emotion there. Let's just assume it's something like anxiety and depression, but it could include guilt, shame, etc. The daily functioning. Now often we're being referred clients who aren't performing so well. They've been coming on for performance coaching issues, for example, and in those cases you're thinking, oh, it's not working anyway, but you may need to find out why aren't they performing so well? Is this something else? How do they feel? Do they need the alarm? One thing, do they need the alarm clock to wake up in the mornings? Now, if you're looking forward in that flourish mode, in that top right-hand quadrant you saw at the start of this lecture, if you're there, you probably won't need an alarm clock. You wake up, just before you wake up, you get a surge of cortisol, whoop, and you start waking up, wow, I'm looking forward to this day. You don't need an alarm clock, you jump out of bed, ready for action. These people won't have that. They're not using an alarm. They'll need one or two alarm clocks sometimes to get up. One to wake them up, then they go back to sleep, and then another one to remind them to get up. So again, what is into their daily function is important. And just finally, is it the issues of barriers making progress in coaching? if a person's quietly depressed, often they can lack motivation. So that can get in the way. I'm not saying don't work with them, I'm just saying it's how you do it. So for example, I might see somebody, there may be two people involved, there may be a coach involved with maybe a career or work performance related issue, and they may also be seeing maybe a trained therapist to work with them, empower over how they're feeling. Now, it's interesting, I supervise cognitive behavioural therapists, and I also supervise cognitive behavioural coaches. And the PhD research I'd like to do is compare the two, because it's interesting, the approach is different. Somebody's lost their job, they come along to see their practitioner. Now, if they're seeing a CBT therapist, they will normally focus on, oh, the person's depressed, let's focus on those depressive thoughts they've got and change that emotion. If they see the cognitive behavioural coach, they're more likely to focus on, so why do you get depressed in the first place? I lost my job. What's your goal? I want another job. So often the cognitive behavioural coach will be focusing on helping them get back to the work in some way. So when I'm supervising, it's quite interesting because I'm supervising people with the same underlying approach, but their focus, the therapists, even if it's the same model, they're focusing on different aspects of the presenting problem. So that's what it'd be good to study, I think, if I can find somebody who wants to do a research study in that area. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so the person's presenting, you're beginning to realise they've got a problem, and what do you do about it? And now they've actually given us, I think, some interesting guidelines. Don't forget, this was actually kind of discussed by quite a lot of experts that are inputting here. Just being direct and calm. Often they're agitated, so it's about calming them down. If you act agitatedly, that doesn't always help. Express concern and care. You are concerned about them. And also, you don't want to just let them think you're picking on them, but you want to discuss their specific behaviours. Are you finding it's difficult to get out of bed in the mornings? Are you finding you just procrastinate, you just can't get on with your work? So look for specific behaviours without labelling them. Don't add to their problems by labelling them if they're being depressed. And listen closely. So really you're looking for those behaviours that indicate there's an underlying mental health. The encouraging clients to seek help as well is an important one at this stage. So if you're in practice, it's important to know who you can refer to locally. I won't work for any organisation that doesn't have some kind of referral system work set up. So I know I'm going to meet people at some point, whether I'm doing a training course, whether there's a pressure management or stress management training course, or whether I'm just doing one-to-one coaching. If they haven't got set up some kind of counselling service or what's called an employee assisted program process where they can refer somebody for counselling, I refuse to do the job. I'm not going to set myself up as a professional psychologist into a position where I'm going to have this person who's quite distressed and there's nothing the organisation is prepared to do for it. So sometimes when I'm working for an organisation, it's the first time they've thought about doing something. And I'm going to come back to, near the end of my lecture, compare Denmark and compare UK regarding this particular issue about counselling services. So I've got some data on that as well. The normalising therapy, that it's okay to see a therapist, is probably very important too. Bearing in mind, a lot of execs are coming to coaching, and as Susie's research has found, they're suffering from a lot of mental health problems, and making that referral. Okay, so what did the coaching psychologists actually do in my study? So what action did they take? Now at the top of this here, notice we've got recommended that the coach could consider seeing a mental health professional, that was a counsellor or psychologist. So I'm glad to see that's at the top of the list at over 80%. That's good news as far as I'm concerned in this study. Discussed with the coachee their mental health problem, 63%. But actually, if you think about it, it's probably, I would have thought, even before you make a referral, you should discuss maybe the mental health problem. So I would expect that to be a bit higher. It's becoming